What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., and it's Think Different Thursday, but it's also Thanksgiving. It's Think Different Thursday, but it's also Thanksgiving. I want to first wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're enjoying your day. Hope you have a fantastic day with your family, friends, all of those folks that are special to you that you can take this time of year to be able to be with, and even those that have gone on that aren't able to be, that aren't here with us. We want to take time to reflect and to think about them and to think about what they meant to us, and how they were a part of our lives for the period of time that they have been with us, and then even to those that may be a difficult time of the year for. My prayer goes out to each and every one of you, to all of those out here. So we wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the day. Eat some turkey, and some stuffing and some mashed potatoes and some sweet potatoes, all that good stuff. Want you to have a good day. But it's Think Different Thursday. The grind don't stop, y'all. I know it's Thanksgiving, we trying to have, but the grind don't stop, and that's what we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be talking about today. Y'all know this week what have we been focusing on? We've been talking about the Mamba Mentality Principles. I've been talking about the book that Kobe Bryant wrote, the Mamba Mentality. But there were some principles that I pulled away from from reading his book, and even before then. Like I said, I wasn't the biggest Kobe Bryant fan when he was playing, but I've come to respect him even more after he retired and he gave more interviews and he talked about more things. But reading the book also, this book actually really gave me insight to him as well too. So today, what I'm going to talk about, let's say I'm going to give you what we talked about. Monday was being detailed. That was principle one, being detailed. Principle two was being disciplined. Principle three was being devoted. And now today, principle four is about being different. Being different. That's what being great, and that's what distinguishes good people, or good athletes from great athletes, good businessmen from great businessmen, a good student from a great student is being different. What do I mean by being different? That means that you don't do things like everybody else. And I tell my entrepreneurs all the time, my clients all the time, is we don't think, like everybody else. We think differently. And when you put that into practice when it comes to the Mamba mentality, that means you do those things that everybody's not necessarily willing to do. That's what being different is. That means being in the gym early. That means being in the gym late. That means studying film outside of the ordinary time that you would at the facility. That's what being different is. That's what's going to be the difference. And I'm going to give you this quick example. I was watching an interview of Kobe Bryant. He was talking about his work regimen and when he got into the league. And he was saying if he wanted to be considered as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and this was his mentality going into the league. That was who he wanted to be, who he set out to be. He said when he got into the league, he said he, developed his workout routine and everything like that, but he wanted to get better. He said he noticed and he knew that the other ball players, they had a work schedule. Usually it was a workout schedule that they would have from, let's say, 8 to 10. Then take a 8 to 10. Then they would work out. Then take a break. Come back 12 to 2. Then from 4 to 6. and that was their workout, that was their schedule for the day. He said he wanted to be, if he was going to be different and not just the average ball player, he would have to put in more work. So that's what he did. His day would start at 4 versus 8. So, and he said, and he figured if he put in 2 extra workouts, more than everybody else, or put in more workouts, added just those 1, 2 more workouts than the other average players were, it would put him above everybody else. Now, he had the same work ethic when he was in high school, too, because he talked about the year. I think the year he played, his first year he played, and he just wasn't good at all. But he took the summer, worked out, and started working on certain things and got increasingly better because he was working on his game while the other kids were just enjoying their summers and everything like that. So he was already in that mindset. He was already different from everybody else. He thought differently than everybody else. So when he got into the league, he did the very same thing. He figured out, hey, if I work more than the other players, if I outwork them, then of course I'm increasing the number of times that I'm getting better at things. Whereas other people they're not getting better as fast as you are. And I'll give you a personal example. One of the things for me this year was to read 30 books. Was to read 30 books. I wanted to read 30 books this year in 2022, right? The average person reads 1 book. They said one book a year. The average person only reads 1 book every year. So if you're reading 30 books, someone else is only reading 1 book, how much more information are you taking in than them? How much more information are you learning than them? How much more information are you able to utilize? How much more resources are you gaining? How much more of a vocabulary, something as simple as that, are you gaining by just doing that small little thing? So that was Kobe Bryant's mentality. I've got to be different. Because if I'm going to be different, that means I've got to do extra. If I'm going to be different, that means I've got to put in the work to be different. And that was his work. He understood that, hey, if I do more work, I'm going to get more results, better results. Because I'm going to be 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times better than you when it comes to the actual game, when it comes to actually winning, doing those things. That's what being different is. Are you different than everybody else? How are you different than everybody else? Are you willing to do those things that everybody else isn't willing to do? That's what being different is. Are you willing on Thanksgiving Day to do those things that everybody else is not necessarily doing? Getting up and exercising, doing your digital content, creating your digital content, thinking about what it is that you can do in these last 5 weeks. It's 5 weeks, y'all. 5 weeks left in 2022. Thinking what you can do these last 5 weeks to finish strong. Thinking about what you can do, what your brand looks like in 2023. Putting those things together when everybody else is just, kind of that might be laying around, enjoying the day. And there's nothing wrong. You're going to enjoy your day. Like I said, we want to enjoy the day, enjoy your family, friends, and everything like that. But prioritizing and putting in place things that have to do with you being different from everybody else. How are you different in your industry? What makes your brand stand out and different from all the other brands in your particular industry? For my authors, what makes your book different from everybody else's? For my for my speakers, what makes your speaking different from everybody else's? For my consultants, what makes your consulting, your services, your products different from everybody else's? How are you going to be different today? How are you going to be different tomorrow? How are you going to be different in these last 5 weeks? How are you going to be different in 2023? How are you going to be different in 2024, 2025? It's about being different. We think differently. We think differently. We think differently. That's what we do. And the Mamba mentality is about thinking differently. How are you going to differentiate yourself from everybody else? You do that by thinking differently. We don't think like everybody else. That's the Mamba level. That's Mamba level. That's the level that you're on, that you have to be on when you want to be great. Be different today. Be different. Be different. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. As I said, I want you to enjoy your Thanksgiving. I want you to enjoy your family, your friends. Today, keep grinding. The grind don't stop. The grind never stops. We're always keeping it. We're always moving. And the only way that the only way that we differentiate ourselves is by being different. Take your thinking, take what it is that you do to the next level by thinking different. That's what I got. Go enjoy your day. Have fun. Enjoy the family, friends. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a great day.